Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today's video is going to be Christmas traditions. I did a fall and Halloween version of this video in October, and I figured it'd be fun to do Christmas traditions since my family has always been huge on Christmas, and I have a weird hair. Okay, I'm just having a bad hair day, so we're just gonna have to deal with that, which is going to drive me insane. Yeah, there it is again. Okay. I give up. Really, now it's worse. Okay. So, the first tradition is, we've kind of drifted away from this. It used to be on Black Friday, we'd all gather at my grandma's house, and we'd put up the tree and watch the big tree lighting on TV, because it was cool to watch and see the celebrities that they had come do all the crap that they... I don't even remember, I don't think they even do this anymore. I know they still light the tree, but I don't think they do it as big as it used to be when I was little. But we used to go over my grandma's, we'd have leftovers from Thanksgiving and put up her tree and her other decorations and decorate the tree and all that. And watch the tree lighting and Christmas movies. And I think that's the big one that I kind of miss. We used to go over there and watch Christmas movies and decorate Christmas cookies and have hot chocolate and sit by the fireplace and all that. And I will insert some clips of pictures I have from that. As we've all gotten older, the traditions have kind of drifted away from that. We also used to paint Christmas ornaments at my grandma's house. Now that we're older, we don't do that as much. Besides the traditions we had with my grandparents, most of our traditions were like 2-3 weeks before Christmas. We'd decorate our house and put up our tree and decorate the tree, and that's pretty much... We don't have very many family traditions that don't coincide with my grandparents, other than decorating for Christmas and all that. We used to drive around and look at Christmas lights in the big, rich subdivisions around here. That was something we always did. I think that was more or less with my aunt than it was with anybody else. She'd just grab all the kids and load them up in her van, and we'd go look at Christmas lights. I remember that like it was yesterday. It was just so weird. Other than that, we've never been huge on Christmas in my family. Our holiday's Halloween. Once October hits, we're all full-blown Halloween weirdos. So while we do celebrate Christmas and we do have a few Christmas traditions, most of them are relatively simple. And besides decorating and little crafts that we used to do and decorating cookies, and we used to go see Santa when we were little, because the elementary school I went to did a big breakfast with Santa thing. And then we'd go see Santa at least 3 times a year when I was a kid, because we'd go to the elementary school, we'd go to the firehouse, and then we'd go to the mall at least once. And then the flea market around here used to do that too. You'd go see Santa at the flea market. Most of the time, it was, okay, we're all going to go do this. And then we had Christmas pictures taken when we were little. Just the 4 grandkids, we'd all go have Christmas pictures. And that was more or less dictated by my aunt, because we always had to match her kids. The colors we were wearing had to match her children. No, I'm sorry, I can't do that. But that kind of died off. I think the last time we did that, I was like 10. So, yeah. as I've gotten older, the Christmas traditions have kind of faded. It's more or less you decorate for Christmas. We put up and decorate the tree. Sometimes we'll do it as a family. Sometimes we won't. And then other than that, it's you watch Christmas movies when they're on, and it's the ones you want to watch. My favorite Christmas movie is The Year Without a Santa Claus, and I think that's because Heat Miser and Cold Miser, those two are. Heat Miser is my favorite. But other than traditions, we on Christmas we used to on Christmas Eve when my great grandma was still alive, we'd always go over to her house on Christmas Eve. And then on Christmas Day, depending on when my dad's parents did, we'd go over to their house that afternoon, and then that night we'd go to my mom's parents. Anymore, we go to my dad's parents like the week before Christmas if they have their Christmas. The last few years it's just been drive over there, pick up a present, and come back home. So, yeah, and then other than that, we do Christmas here. We'll get up and we'll open presents, we'll have breakfast, and then we'll take a nap, and then we'll go over to my mom's parents. That is Christmas anymore. And it's horrible that we're older. We don't really care as much. We used to get up at 7 a.m. and now most of the time we sleep till 1 or 2 on Christmas because of how late we were up on Christmas Eve. And other than the Christmas parties I'll go to with my friends, or the Christmas parties that the places I work have, we don't do much. However, we do exchange gifts. I do exchange gifts with the people I do Zumba with. That is one of the things. And I don't know. I grew up cooking with my grandma, so I always try to make cookies or cupcakes or something around Christmas and decorate them really festive and make them look really cute. But other than that, those are my Christmas traditions. Number 1, your favorite Christmas movie. Hands down, The Year Without a Santa Claus. When I was younger, I liked Frosty and Rudolph, and I mean the originals. I don't mean the remakes and the remastered and all that. But the last 10 years or so, my favorite Christmas movie is The Year Without a Santa Claus. Okay, are you on the naughty or nice list? Naughty. That's not even a question. I don't think Santa takes sarcasm the way I take it. I'm figuring he takes it as, yep, okay. Okay, number 3 is show an embarrassing Christmas picture. I'll just pop it up here on the screen so you can see it. 4, have you ever had a white Christmas? Yes. It's been a few years, but yes, I've had a white Christmas. It seems like having a white Christmas is, around here, is rare. It either snows on Christmas Eve or the day after Christmas. But yes, I've actually had 2 that I remember. Okay. Do you start shopping on Black Friday or wait till the last minute? Depends on what last minute is meant by. This year I think I've done pretty good. I got started around Cyber Monday, and so that's early for me because usually I'm one of those people, I wait between, depending on how you consider last minute. When I was younger, we'd go out the week before Christmas and get our Christmas shopping done. All of it. But now that I'm older and I can go out by myself and I can order stuff online, most of my Christmas shopping is done between Cyber Monday and the second week of December. even though some things do get pushed off till the last minute. Okay. If you could be in any Christmas movie, what would it be? That's actually really hard. Actually, I think I would be in The Year Without a Santa Claus, because can I be Heat Miser or one of his minions? I'd love that, because I know every word. That is my favorite. Can you name all of Santa's reindeer? Yes. Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner, Blitzen, and Rudolph. Surprised on Christmas, or do you like to take a peek? I do like to be surprised on Christmas. And I think that's mainly because as I've gotten older, I know more and more of my presents, especially from what I'm getting from my grandma. We just tell her what we want and we buy it. We get it from her, she buys it for us. So yeah, most of the time we know everything we're getting from my grandparents. So yes, I like to be surprised. And usually that comes from my parents. My mom usually throws in a few surprises. We give her ideas. We'll get some of those, and then we'll get some surprises here and there. I think the best surprise gift I've ever gotten, to be completely honest, was a label maker. I sound so dorky, and I don't care. Okay, who would you like to be with under the mistletoe? Does this have to be real life, or can it be fictional? Can it be like... I'm currently single, so yeah. So I'm gonna go with, probably never gonna happen in a million years, but Channing Tatum or Severide from Chicago Fire. Can I do that? Cause yeah. No, actually, I'll pick Channing Tatum over Severide. Yeah. If it has to be real, I'll pick my cat. Because if I pick her up and hold her anyway, she's going to lick my face, so same thing. Does your family have a special holiday recipe you like to help make? Most of our holiday recipes we do over Thanksgiving, and I basically run that show when it comes to dessert, so holiday recipe. Okay, well, I'm trying to think Christmas. We do a nutcracker sweet. It's a peanut butter cookie with peanut butter frosting and chocolate drizzled on top. And I make that by myself every year now. So that, and I'm trying to think of something savory that I like. That helps make. I don't know. I don't think we really have anything savory. Even though when I was younger, my grandma would make cinnamon rolls, and that would be, she'd give them away as Christmas presents. And so you could, because we'd have Christmas with my great-grandma on Christmas Eve, so my grandma would make cinnamon rolls the 23rd and the 24th, and then on Christmas Eve night, give them away to everybody. That way they had something to eat on Christmas. So cinnamon rolls, we haven't made those in years. Okay, pro present wrapper or not good? Oh, I'm in between. I'm okay. I'm not a pro, but I'm not the person who balls it all up and wraps it around it 1,000 times in tape. I do okay. My brother, on the other hand, is a freaking pro. Anymore, I've got to where, as long as it's not his present, I'll let him wrap anything he wants. Okay, have you ever gone caroling? Does Christmas caroling at the mall count? When I was in choir, we'd go to the mall and Christmas carol there. They'd set us up a little stage in a corner somewhere and we'd sing. If that doesn't count, I do not think I've ever been Christmas. Not that I remember anyway. I may have been when I was younger. Okay, do you make New Year's resolutions and stick to them? Somewhat. I made a list of goals this year. I will pop up my 2018 resolutions or goals or whatever you want to call them on the screen somewhere, and you can go through and see what my goals were, but I'm pretty sure I only stuck to like 2 of them. Which is really bad because I had a lot. Yeah, like I said, I stuck to 3 of them. Redoing my walk-in closet. Cleaning out my purse every week. And a no spend year. And my no spend year review will be up later this month. You were granted 1 Christmas wish. What is it? I actually have to think about this one. Okay, I know what it is. I wish we could get up early on Christmas morning like we did when we were little. If you know me, I love to sleep in. I'm just a night person by nature, so yeah. But I've been forcing myself to get to bed early, so now that I'm waking up early again-ish, sometimes, I don't know. As we've gotten older and Santa doesn't come anymore, we have been, because my mom works nights, we get up about 1 or 2 p.m. and open presents. When I remember when we were little getting up at 6 or 7 to open presents, and so bad I want to do that. I don't know why, but I'd like to do that again. It's fun. It's fun getting up early and running down the hall and screaming, "Mommy, Mommy, Mommy, Santa came!" And the cat's looking at me like, "Oh shit, no." And I think I remember that so well because my little brother is 6 years younger than me. So when I was 14, he was 8. So when I was over the getting up at 5 a.m. for Christmas thing, he was still all for it, getting majorly excited. So I had to get excited with him. So now that we're both older, I'm 25, he's 19, so yeah. So yeah, now that we wait, it kind of sucks. Okay, so that's it for the Christmas tag. I'm watching my cat, if you cannot tell. She's wandering everywhere. But that's it for this. I hope you liked it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. And other than that, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.